I'm Nicole, welcome to Barrett Mitsubishi. Today I'm going to take you for a walk around this 2011 SS VE Series 2 sedan with $25,000 worth of upgrades on it. As you walk around the car, I'm going to point out all the features and the condition of the car. So starting off at the front, you'll see the paintwork on this car is absolutely immaculate for a 2011. The previous owner has taken extremely good care of this car and spent a lot of money making it look like this. As you'll see, we've got black slimline plates on the car. Taking a look at the front, fitted with fog lamps down the bottom. Front bumper is in immaculate condition. Little bit of tiny little stone chips on the front, but being a black car and 2011, it's bound to have a couple of those on there. As we come round, we'll take a stop at our first 20-inch alloy wheel, so aftermarket as you can see on here. On the rims, no gutter rash at all, which is fantastic, and you'll see the car has also been lowered as well. Coming along, we've got our Series 2 badging on the side and our indicators integrated on the side there. Colour-coded side mirrors with the black accents around there and colour-coded door handles. Windows already tinted, and we've got our tinted weather shields on here as well. As we take a look up, you'll see we're fitted with a sunroof on there as well. Coming along down, again, doors are in immaculate condition. There's barely any marks or scratches, just a tiny few bits around the door handle, which is common from people's nails and rings. Fuel filler cap on the right hand side, 98 premium fuel only. Taking a look at our second premium wheel, slightest little bit of gutter rash on this wheel, but you can barely see that. And a fantastic condition tread on the tyres, and you'll see we've got our gold painted calipers at the back as well. As we come along around, you'll see we've got the spoiler on the back. Most people go with the bigger ones. This person in particular has chosen the more slim one, which I reckon looks better. It's an aftermarket spoiler. Coming along down, we're fitted with the tow bar as well, and a couple of little fine scratches just along the edge, which is common from pulling things in and out of the boot. And what we'll do now is we'll open up. So you'll see in here we have some aftermarket work done for our stereo system. There is no sub in the car, but because the person's done all the work with setting this up, you can easily put a sub in here as well. Plenty of boot space, and then underneath we've got a spare wheel underneath there too. So full size steel wheel and never been used as well. Taking a look at the paintwork on the back, again, fantastic condition. There's barely any marks or scratches that I can point out. It's probably one of the best, well taken care of black cars that I've seen of this year. Taking a stop at our third wheel, no gutter rash on this one, and again, it's pretty much a brand new tyre, plenty of tread on there. Standing back and looking at both these doors, no marks or scratches that I can see. Maybe one or two little fine hairline scratches, but that's just me trying to be picky for you. As we come along, take a stop at our last wheel, and this one has, maybe the slightest little bit of gutter rash. You can probably barely see that on the camera, but we're trying to point out as much as possible. And again, a brand new tyre. So what I'm going to do now is we will pop the bonnet and take a look at where the power of this car comes from. Alright, so as you can see, extremely clean engine bay underneath. So going through all the special accessories that the previous owner has fitted, we've got a 230 by 238 cam, LS7 lifters, performance push rods, dual valve springs, VCM OTR air intake, X-Force 1 3/4 headers, X-Force 3-inch exhaust, double row timing chain, rip shifter, XYZ coil covers, or coilovers, sorry, 20-inch wheels, red GTS leather interior, which we'll go through in a minute, and the sunroof as I pointed out before. So with all the upgrades on this car, it's going to produce around 400 kilowatts. With the cam and the exhaust, it just sounds absolutely amazing and is a fantastic car to drive, extremely fun, especially being a manual. So we're going to go through the rest of the upgrades on the inside of the car, and we'll show you how good the leather looks inside this car. Taking a look at the interior of this car now, main thing to point out is the aftermarket leather in the car. So these seats are extremely comfy. They're designed to be like the HSV seats, and you'll see it's in the beautiful red. So as we take a look around the car, I'm going to go through all the features and the condition. So starting over on my right, you'll see we've got, it might be a little bit hard to see, but automatic headlights, and you just simply pull out to put your fog lamps on. You can adjust the brightness of the dash. We've got our cruise control and our indicators on the right hand side and our wipers on the left. Coming across to our steering wheel, leather wrapped, we've got our phone Bluetooth buttons here with volume, and then we've got our audio and our trip computer to change the digital kilometers and go through your fuel consumption and everything. Coming across, you'll see we've got our full touchscreen on here. Now, in this particular model car, it was an option to have the reverse camera and the satellite navigation. This particular one doesn't. However, we do know a company that can fit the aftermarket reverse camera, well, technically not aftermarket, but it will integrate into the screen. Holden do not do it, but we do know a company that does if you're interested. So all your controls are at hand here. You've got all your radio stations down the bottom, and then if we go into our media, you'll see we've got CD, USB, iPod, Bluetooth streaming, and then you can actually store CDs in this particular model as well. So the previous owner, I believe, has several CDs stored on here, and you can simply flick through those as well. Coming along down, we've got dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on either side to make a difference. So if your partner gets a little bit colder than you can have it warmer on the left as opposed to the right. We've got our 6-speed manual transmission here, traction control, and then coming along down, all of our power windows, power mirrors, door lock and window lock. 2 nice size cup holders. And take a look in the center console, we've got our 12-volt power outlet and a USB port, and then an AUX input up the top as well. Taking a look up at the roof, you'll see our sunroof, which you have the option to tilt or slide all the way back, and then you can simply cover it over as well. Another thing I love about this particular model of the car is they do have the black roof lining, just makes it look that little bit more cooler. Now taking a look around the rest of the car, you'll see in the back the leather in this car is fantastic. Being only a couple of years old, it's pretty much like brand new. And this car has only done just over 80,000 Ks, I believe it's around just under 83. So again, extremely low Ks for this year of car. So what I'm going to do now is we'll jump out of the car and we'll take a look at the exhaust and how it sounds and everything. But one thing I'll go through just before we jump out is the service history. Now the previous owner has kept all the receipts, so it shows all the work that's been done, which is all genuine through the, let's go through on here for you. So CNA Auto Fashion. All the receipts are on here, so everything that was done. So you've got the performance camshaft, and literally everything that's been done is on here with the receipts. So you can see it's even got the pricing on here of how many upgrades it was, and then they've even kept all the receipts for the servicing done on there as well. So the car has full service history and full receipts, so you can't get much better than that. Alright, so that was the walk around video of our 2011 VE SS Commodore Series 2. As you can see, fantastic value for money. It's been well looked after. There's very few of these around, especially with these Ks and with the paintwork and extra features. This car has over $25,000 worth of extras on this car. So again guys, here at Mitsubishi, we're all about customer service. That's where we thrive, so please give us a call on 9907 0555.